Hey everyone, it's your boy Odin from Affiliate Watch. Today's video, I'm very excited. I'm going to be giving you 8 different travel hacks that I have learned throughout my years and journey of traveling. A lot of super affiliates, a lot of digital nomads are traveling, a lot of people are traveling in general. So some of you may be traveling a week, some of you may be traveling years. But I guarantee if you watch this video, you will learn something, because these are tips and hacks that I've learned along the way. Take what you want and throw out the rest. Okay, let's get down to it. Tip number 1, couchsurfing.com. This is a great website to meet local people of all ages anywhere in the world. So you can come up here, create a profile, and it's completely free to create a profile. They will try to get you to pay to verify yourself. You don't necessarily need to do that. However, getting the little verified badge may help make yourself look a little bit more presentable. I wouldn't recommend it. You can also get a free badge if you host at least one person. And so you can, and let's say we're going to Paris, okay? I want to go to Paris. We can come on here and you can come and you can click for local host. So you can, check someone. You can see if you have any mutual interest. If you like the person, you can send them a message, ask to stay at their place. Try to find someone that you'll feel like you will get along with, or at least learn something from. And yeah, you can stay on here for free. Everything is free. No money exchanges hands. It's a great way to meet people. It's a great way to meet girls. They have tons of different events. They have discussion forums so people ask questions about the area. Great way to meet locals. Great way to get recommendations. I highly recommend this, and they also have an app. Their app is great. I would recommend checking out their app. And yeah, guys, so couchsurfing.com, that's how you can get free accommodation. And sometimes it's a couch, sometimes it's a floor, sometimes it's a mansion. It will say on their profile what they can provide you if they're hosting, if they just want to meet up. And you can go from there, and you can also use filters to figure it all out. The next site, I have not used this. I have met a lot of people who have used it. It's not to my style, but if you want to just travel the world and travel for free, this is a great opportunity for you and a great experience, and you can learn a lot about agriculture. So what woofing is it's a site where you can come on here and you can create a profile, and you can find people anywhere in the world that have farms that are looking for volunteers, and you can go volunteer on that farm. You get free food and you get free accommodation in exchange for doing a little bit of work. So that's a great opportunity. No money exchanges hands on their site, just like Couchsurfing. So this is another free site. Agoda. Agoda.com is also owned by the same company that owns Booking.com. You can use Agoda and Booking to find hotels, and that's usually what I do. Occasionally I do like to use Couchsurfing and something else, which I'll show you in a second. Let me show you a few ways to set up really nice filters to get the best hotels. So, and you can also find hostels on here, guest houses, they have everything. I like Agoda better than Booking.com just because it's a lot more hip. And when you also make sure to sign up. When you're signed in, you'll get discounts. So for sure, sign up. They'll give you always like a few dollars off or $1 or $2 off just when you log in. Okay, so what I come here is I do choose a guest rating, and usually I usually use the mobile app, and I actually do 7.5. Because sometimes 7.5 to 8 is some really good opportunities. And what this is the overall guest rating. And then the other thing I usually do is I usually filter by price. So let's say I'm looking for a place in the $50 to $80 range in Bangkok, something 4 or 5 stars, okay? Boom, I get all these nice, cool 4 or 5-star hotel rooms in Bangkok for that price, and people have already vetted the ratings. One thing about the ratings, if you ever see something like a 9.5 or something super crazy, it's usually because it's just a few reviews. You want to make sure it's a lot of reviews. For example, this one's has 9,000 reviews, so you can ensure a lot of people reviewed it. The last important thing I'm going to show you at booking.com or agoda.com is this thing. It also rates the location. You want to come to the page and make sure it has a good location. And maybe you don't. Maybe you want to just sit in your hotel all day and watch TV and do the same thing you would do at home. But that's not me. I come to travel for experience, and so I want to make sure I am in a good location. So anything above 8, that's good for me, okay? And sometimes I will stay at a worse hotel that has a very good location, okay? And you can also come down here. You can see the reviews, blah, blah, blah. You can check out the site some more. Let's get down to tip number 4. Hostel World. So Hostel World is a way to find hostels, and you can find hostels on Agoda and booking.com. However, Hostel World has like a community and they leave reviews, and it's a completely different demographic that uses this application versus Agoda. So if you want to find the cool party hostels, I would recommend hostelworld.com. They also have an app. Next tip. This is tip number 5. Okay, this is a very good tip. So a lot of these countries that you may travel to, they may require you to have a ticket that says you are leaving the country. If you're someone like me, I don't know when I'm leaving the country sometimes. Sometimes I just want to go chill out, and I may want to be there for a few days. I may want to be there for a few weeks, depending on how I like it. The issue with this is the country, when you come in, may ask you, do you have a ticket leaving? If you say no, they may give you some hassles. They may make you pay some money. It's happened to me before. If you get a fake ticket, and some will straight deny you. Okay, that's also happened. If you can order, or I don't know if it's fake or what, but it's called an Onward Ticket, and they basically reserve your spot, and you can do this for $12. Okay, and so for $12, you can get a ticket that says you're leaving the country. It's not going to be a real ticket. You're still going to have to buy a real ticket, but this will just get you out of trouble. And you can do this because sometimes people will not have their ticket, and they'll be told to buy a ticket, and they'll have to go buy a ticket right there on their phone and spend hundreds of dollars, and they may not even use that ticket. So this is $12, and it'll save you a bunch of money, a bunch of stress, and then you can buy your real ticket whenever you want. Oftentimes, countries don't ask for this if you dress well and you present yourself well. However, some countries are just very strict with this requirement. How to get first class tickets for free? Okay, this does not always work. However, it has started to work for me, especially with the airlines I fly with more often. What you want to do is you want to create an account on these airline websites. Even if you booked with Expedia or Skyscanner or something else, you still want to go and create an account, because they will see you have an account with them, and they may just upgrade you. They may see, oh wow, Steven logged in the system yesterday. Steven may be very interested in us. Let's bump him up, you know. So that's how the algorithms work for some of these airlines. So what I do sometimes is a day or two before I fly, I log into the site, you know, just to see how many points I have. And then I close. And then I go to the airlines, I smile, I be nice, and sometimes they just upgrade me and they give me that first class for free. This won't always work. The more you travel with an airline, the more you log in, it will work, and you'll get free first class. And it's amazing. And it's great when the person next to you is talking to you, and then they tell you how much they paid for it. And you're just like, yeah, I got this for free, you know. So I love that stuff. Okay. If you live in the US, okay, I'm not going to tell you what bank I use or banks. However, a lot of US travelers use swab.com. And there's the reason they use this is to not pay ATM fees. If you're traveling all the time, you're gonna have to pay anywhere from 5 to 10 US dollars every time you withdraw money from an ATM, and that starts adding up real quick. So if you plan on traveling even once a year, check out schwab.com if you're in the USA, and you can set up an account for no fees. They actually pay you interest and no ATM fees. It is better than most US bank accounts, and plus they give you the no ATM thing, and you can do investing and stuff all on their site. It's really cool. From what I have seen, I would check it out for sure. And yeah, the last tip I can give you is you don't have to learn the language, but learn these 3 things. Learn how to say hello. Actually, 4 things: hello, thank you, how much, and learn the numbers. Okay? Because what's going to happen is anytime you go to a night market, anytime you're buying accommodation, anytime you're negotiating with someone, if you're in another country and you can say how much in their language, 2 things are going to happen. First, the person's going to be, wow, this guy or girl has been here for a little bit, and I probably can't rip him off. Number 2, this guy or girl went out of their way to learn my language. I have respect for this person, and they're going to give you maybe a local price. And you may not know any of the other language, but if you just learn the numbers, and the great thing about learning the numbers is they're very similar in a lot of different languages. So you can start learning them very easy. I know the numbers in over 8 different languages, and I'm still learning more. And yeah, guys, one other last thing I forgot to tell you is on Agoda, okay? This is another great tip. So for example, say I really like the X2 vibe in Bangkok, in the Sukhumvit area. I can go there, and it may not be the best for some of these bigger hotels, but for smaller hotels, guest houses, you can go there and usually negotiate the price with them because you already know the price online. Agoda.com, I think, takes 10 to 20% commissions from the hotel. And so sometimes these places will give you a better deal in person. If you can be like, hey, look, I saw you were online for this. Can you give me a deal? And if they say no, say, okay, no problem. Book right there on your phone, okay? That's how you do it. You can save a lot of money this way, okay? And yeah, guys, if you like these videos, if you want to see more travel videos, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit the bell button, like, comment down below. If you have any other tips, make sure to leave them down below. And I really appreciate you guys watching this, and I hope I could teach you at least something throughout these tips. And you guys have a great day. Thanks.